Literature research is a big part of research in less time. So speeding up that entire process is important for researchers. We have a very broad, multidisciplinary and global database underlying Scopus. That helps people to find the information that they need for the literature research process and also minimizes the risk of missing information.
What Scopus is doing is something that other nations,
and I would be informed by email if our research group is cited, and so I will be able to respond by opening up Scopus, going in, my subscription, and actually looking at the background of the people that are citing us and therefore discovering new applications of our
important for researchers. We have a very broad, multidisciplinary and global database underlying Scopus. That helps people to find...
Actually, in interdisciplinary citations, Scopus is an excellent tool.
I would say Scopus is an essential tool, both in my work as a
very powerful tool in getting the latest information.
It's widened my interest in kind of sources of data and literature that I should be looking at, and it's really inspired some of my students.
in one sentence, Scopus is very useful.
Projects could help tackle two huge problems at the same time.
Green bonds are absolutely essential in terms of an inevitable shift now happening to a low-carbon society. So artificially propping them up for longer is only going to slow that transition and actually make it more expensive.
Some experts think the crisis has highlighted the need to shift to a more resilient energy infrastructure based on renewables.
We need to be able to craft an economic future where we take care of everybody, where we leave no one behind, and which is green, and that they are not in opposition. Now with the price of renewable energy falling, and with the total cost of coal, including healthcare costs, etc., better understood. So now this is really the time where we have to bring these two stories together.
While the wider economy takes a hit, investment into eco-friendly business could suffer too. Green bonds used to fund projects addressing climate issues have become increasingly popular with investors, but governments have been slow to climb on board. Now, as countries brace their economies hit by the virus, some argue putting money into green projects could help tackle two huge problems at the same time.
Green bonds are absolutely essential in terms of trying to build back better coming out of the COVID-19 shock, and to do so in a way which we're more resilient against future shocks as well. Clean energy investments can actually yield 3 to 8 times the economic return of fossil fuel investments. And a global ambitious investment in renewable energy could lead to 42 million new jobs by 2050.
Next, countries are digging deep to support families, workers and businesses hit by the outbreak. Germany plans to spend around 750 billion emissions to net zero.
But the final publication is a much better piece of work than it was when it was submitted. But there aren't a huge amount of incentives to review, so to pull together is in lots of different formats across lots of different platforms. And that makes it really hard for reviewers to demonstrate the extent of what they're doing and the impact of the review work that they're doing on their community. And a lot of the time, there's not a huge amount of engagement after they've done their review, so they get their thank you. They will probably find out if a decision has been made to publish or not. If that decision is no, they don't know what happens to the paper from there. And what this means is you end up with a stagnant pool of overworked, disenfranchised reviewers. That pool shrinks, and it becomes much harder for you to find reviewers. And we know that they expect a better experience. I promise that Di and I did not work together on the slides, but these are the things that they want. You know, they want centralised recognition that helps them to